So my buddy called me last night. He says, hey Rob, he says, you know what I've been seeing a lot of? And I know we've seen it a lot, us in the gym working out together for years. And, you know, he brought up a very good point. He says, you know, he says, all the guys today, they just don't maintain themselves. They'll maintain their car, get it washed every day, you know. They'll fix everything in their house. They'll make sure their house is at par. You know, their desk is clean, but they're just not clean. He's like, you know, I see these guys, they go to the gym, they're there forever, and yo, they just haven't changed in years. And I said to him, I says, you know, you're right. I says, I think that this is a great point to bring up to everybody. And it is true that we don't care about ourselves enough. We just don't. We're all worried about work and paying the bills, and we're usually stressed out over everything, family, the kids. Yo, I get it. I get it. You're not the only one. This whole world does it. We all just figure out a way to manage our life productively. My motto, no excuses. There's no excuses why you can't have the body you want. There's no excuses why you can't have the job you want. There's no excuses why you don't have what you want. There's no excuses. The only excuse is you. You're the one that comes up with excuses. So here's what we gotta do. We gotta change that. You have to understand that you control your life. Nobody around you controls it. All they do is move, and then you're the puppet on the string dancing on the way that they move. So guess what? You're the one doing it again. You don't need to dance. You don't need to move. You don't need to show anybody reaction. The only person that you need to show is yourself. As I said in last video, you know, loving yourself is number one. If you do not love yourself, you are not going to accomplish anything. I heard something crazy too. I talk to a lot of people in doing what I do. And, you know, would you believe that some people don't have that voice inside? That they don't talk to themselves? Listen, the best thing that you can ever do is talk to yourself. You know, we have a spirit, we have a body. They're two totally different entities, but together they work. It's just like putting your battery pack in your drill. It's the only way it's gonna work. They both work together. So if you do not talk to yourself and tell yourself that you love yourself, that you love the way you look, you love the way you feel, you love your job, you love your money, you love what you have, you're being grateful, you're not gonna have it. So you have to change your mindset. And I've been down this road well over 10 years. I've been in this realm. I've been in the spiritual realm well over 10 years, but the whole mind, body together working as one, I've really found the fundamentals in it in over 10 years of doing this. I got really, really sick. I'll show you guys pictures, but I had, which looked like 3 and 4 degree burns, especially on my hands, but it came all over my body. I was well over 180 pounds. I really wanted to do a bodybuilding, you know, show down in Miami. I worked out at one of the best gyms, and I met everybody that you see on TV. I got to work out with them, talk to them. It was an amazing experience. But I got sick. I got really sick. And, you know, all I wanted to do was get big. I want to get big. I want to get big, you know, and you don't understand the pressure that you're putting on your body, especially ingesting your body with toxic foods, okay? So what they say is you are what you eat. 100%. 100% you are what you eat. And if you continue to eat like crap, you're gonna feel like crap, you're gonna think like crap, and you are gonna be crap. Okay, most bodybuilders are people that work out and people you see on social media. Yo, they might look great on the outside, but what do they look like on the inside? You know, when they're showing you these full carnivore you know, I can only eat red meat. You know, this guy eats Chick-fil-A all day long. This other guy McDonald's, but they bodybuild and they look great. Don't get me wrong, they look great. Come see you in a couple years. Let me see how you're doing in a couple years, and then we'll figure out why you've lost so much weight and now you're trying to play catch up on your body. I'm 43 years old. I've been through this already. I am very conscious of what I put in my mouth. Very conscious. And if you do not put the right stuff in your body, the rest of it's not going to work. I have found by changing your diet, nothing but an alkalinity and protein diet, okay, no disease can live in an alkalinity high environment, which means that most of the foods that we eat are pH based. The other thing is candida. We all have candida overgrowth in our body, and we all got skin issues and we're itching all over the place. We got these things. I've been to the doctor, put this cream on it. Don't worry, it'll go away in a couple of days. Yeah, but next year it comes right back winter time. Yep, your allergies come, you start sneezing, you start getting itchy, things happen. You get sick, all these things happen. Your body smells, you can't figure it out. Listen, that's candida, overgrowth of microorganisms in your gut, okay? In order for this mind to work, this mind has to work. And you all have heard that your gut is your second brain, and it is. If this don't work, this don't work. And I know. I've been emotionally imbalanced, and I couldn't figure out why. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm just sick of people, and, you know, everything just pisses me off. And, you know, listen, I had to get out of there. I had to figure this out, and this was what brought me to where we are today. And just by changing my diet, I had changed my outlook on life. I started loving everybody, grateful for everything. It really clears your mind. It really does. I don't care what anybody says. And to fix things in your body, I don't care what anybody says. There's no magic pill, okay? There is none. The diet is what fixes you up. If you just stop eating what you're eating, okay? Go and just eat salad, greens, vegetables. Just do that for 22 days, a month. Do it for 2 weeks. Shit, do it for a week. Can you do it for a day? Listen, it's about baby steps. Nobody can make a change in their life overnight. It doesn't happen. Every day I am constantly evolving. I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly changing. Our body changes every 6 to 7 years. Our body chemistry, our organs rejuvenate, rebuild themselves, but all this has to happen with the correct environment. If your body is not filled with alkalinity, it's full of pH, and that's bad. That's where diseases thrive. You know, the next thing is a lot of people, they work out and they can't gain weight. They eat like madmen. They just can't gain no weight. You know, this is the other problem, is the leaky gut. And what happens is the food goes right in your stomach and right out the holes and comes right out your body, and it comes right out on your biggest organ of your body, which is your skin. And this is where a lot of skin eczemas happen. And this year is going to be worse than ever. Next year is going to be even worse with skin problems with everybody. Mark my words. Mark my words. Nobody's diet is getting any better. It's really easy to fix. Listen, life is simple. We make it hard. We were programmed from kids to go to work and pay bills and live in the same house and pay that house off, and, you know, you're gonna have no bills and we just pay taxes, and, you know, this is the way of life. No, what the hell is wrong with you? Wake up. This is your life. Make it what you want. You do not have to live any way that you were taught. You live the way that you feel is right, and that's living righteously. Live the right way, and you will be happy. And that's the only way that we can do it these days. Only way we can do it. So first thing we got to do is we have to change our mind. We have to tell ourselves that we love ourselves and that we want to make a change, and I am committed to make a change. Then your next change is not going to the gym, okay? It's 80% diet, 20% working out, okay? So once you change your diet, everything changes. It's that simple, guys. It really, really, really is. You just need the right coaching, the right motivation.